Okay, I'm going to talk about courageous leadership, and this is where it starts getting technical. So the module on courageous leadership, like I said earlier on, it's not your traditional where we teach leadership. What we're really looking to do is to allow the mentees to identify people that they look up to, which allows them to start identifying their value system, seeing what those leaders do, and acting on it. We don't stop halfway. We don't stop with know what it means to lead and establish a value system. It's actually how do you act on it. So that's really how we see the success of it. And we're looking to make sure that the girls see themselves as being capable of being leaders. Not someone else, or you're waiting for someone to recognize that now you're capable of being a leader. No, you're always a leader. Yeah? Leaders are not born, they're made. Yeah? There's that fallacy that is around, and when you listen to the video by Professor Nancy Koehn, she'll talk about it. So it's to allow every girl in that circle to see that they are very capable of leading. But leadership might look different things. It might look like being the head of the SRC, it might be, head of a board. For another person, it's just, within a family stepping up and taking on the responsibility of a firstborn and something like that. So it's to allow every girl to see that leadership is possible and to allow themselves to see themselves as leaders. So when you listen to the video, it's a long video, it's 26 minutes, but you'll see it, and it's, for me, one of the more insightful ones. There are 4 key principles that the professor talks about. The first one is about knowing your mission, having that big picture. I tell you, if you read the baseline studies right now, the baseline answers right now, some of the girls are saying, like Kini was saying, to just pass my exam, that is not a life mission. It can't be. That's a short-term one. Towards what end? So we talk about it's important for you to know your mission. But in the video you will see, she doesn't say you know it. None of us knew it. Even Asna, when she said, I wanted to fly that big plane, there was still something that led her to land and say, that's what I want to do. And she gives people that comfort. And she gives them tips in the video. And this is where it's learning for all of us. Tips on how to identify your mission. What is that big term goal that you're aiming towards? She talks about the second point, investing in your information gathering years. In other words, as you walk your journey, or maybe even as you're still refining your journey to find your mission, you need to invest that time to learn, to decide what you like and what you don't like, isn't it? And she gives them that comfort. And she talks about leaders who were in the wilderness for a bit of time. They were still looking for what to do. And they finally discovered their mission, some of them maybe even in their 70s. So she tries to make sure the girls don't panic. If you don't know your mission, you will never be a great leader. No. She actually encourages them and says, don't worry, all of us. And when we know it, isn't it? Even here today, all of us, when we say we want to have an impact on the girls, what impact? I will still ask you, what impact? So we are all still, refining and defining our mission. So she talks about the importance of investing in information gathering years. You collect information from those people you like and those you don't like, because there's still something that says to you, head in this direction or head in the other direction. She talks about having a village, which reinforces session 1. Have your village and know what you get from it. What do I get from Fodo? When I was starting up Girls for Girls, she's one of the first people I went to. Because I just felt this one who will give me a straight talk and tell me straight up, it will work, it will not work. I respect her. For me, she's my older sister. She will never be my friend because I've always seen her like that. And then there are others like Alan, who is my buddy. I will share anything and everything with her. So you need to know who that village is. And she encourages it. The professor encourages that you know your village and you establish that village. Know who you let into your village. She talks about having a value system. The people you let into your village are the people who will encourage you on that path. But it has to be a conscious process. And then the last point that she talks about is having your eye on the big picture. The other day I had the privilege of talking to one of the girls from Athlone who has not had her mom in her life for the last 2 years and has gone on to get brilliant marks, has a 50% scholarship at Wits University. Oh, wow. I said to her, how did you do it? She was on the street at one point in time. She's the first person I spoke to when I met at Athlone Girls. I met her and I said to her, how did you do it? And she says to me, I cut everything in front of me out. I just imagine the future. I was like, wow, this is session number 1. You know, so for me, I was like, this thing is real. These are not principles in a book. They are for real. Yeah? So keep your eye on the big picture. What is it that you want? So this is to give you a taste of what's in courageous leadership, and this is what we're going to encourage to the girls. So how will we do this? We will have an inspirational speaker who will come and talk about courageous leadership. Tips about the speaker. They cannot just come and tell their story. They should relate back to the points here. Otherwise, we will confuse the girls. Isn't it? We're sending a video which says these are the key points. You also have talking points, and then the speaker comes and goes off completely on a tangent. And might actually have something contrary to what is in the book. So it's important for those who are bringing speakers, whether it's you, the mentors, or whether it's the coordinators, to make sure that the speaker understands they need to speak to the concepts within the book. Because then we are reinforcing the same message. Then, once the speaker has spoken, the girls ask a few questions, and the mentors, we tend to ask a lot of questions as well. We go into the circles. Remember, we had formed the circles the first time around, yeah? So we go back to Amandla Sisters. And we normally do a check-in. We say, okay, remember building trust? Any other insights, something else? Maybe something that confused you or something that you actually now, you don't agree with, and you clear it out. We normally do 5-10 minutes for that. Then we now come to today's session, Courageous Leadership. You remember the video? Did you guys watch the video? You know, what did you think about it? Some of the girls will tell you, that mission thing, it's impossible. You know, and have that dialogue. Bring it back to what the speaker said and have that conversation. But it's important you go through the different points. It's very easy, for example, to get stuck talking about finding your mission and forgetting about the other steps. And yet the other steps are what help you, really get to being a courageous leader. If they've watched videos, they share it. They share their insights. It is very important that the challenges that they articulate are what they bring to the table. And this is a danger whereby we're sending them talking about leaders that are not leaders in their books, or they're people they hear about in the history books. What they want is a leader that is meaningful to them. And what is it that makes them that type of leader? So those are the key concepts within courageous leadership. We encourage the mentees at this point in time to start identifying areas they can become leaders in. And remember, it doesn't have to be a person going and leading the political charge or whatever it is. No. It might be something as simple as going and having a community project. Some of the girls from UJ who have graduated now have decided that they're going to be supporting an orphanage. That is being a courageous leader. They have decided that they can contribute to the community. They don't have a lot of money, but they can give love and heart to those babies that don't have parents. And they're just going to spend a bit of time over there. So it's to encourage the girls to actually start acting on that. And in the longer term, what we're actually looking to do in 6 months' time is to see whether they're actually stepping up in a leadership way. And it's not necessarily a formal leadership way. It can just be a simple, a social, or even at a personal level, that they're stepping up and leading themselves. But the important thing is that they are acting on their leadership. They're not just sitting with the leadership principles, they're actually taking action, because that's what we want as women. We really need to start stepping up.